What's up, boys? It's UFC 315 fight week in Montreal, Canada. Our boy Bilal Muhammad versus JDM. I'm gonna run down the card, give you my picks, the best picks. So yeah, first fight, Brad Katona versus Almacan. I'm gonna go with our boy Brad Katona. Then the following fight, Santos versus Lee. I like Asian girls, so I'm gonna go with Lee for that one. Then Barao versus Silva. I'm going to go with Bruno Silva. I still like Bruno Silva. I think he's still got something in the tank left, where he could maybe break into top 15. But yeah, that's the prelims. Then it's Sterling versus Urslan. I'm going to go with Navajo Sterling. He's the favourite. City kickboxing boy. Israel Adesanya's mate. So yeah. Then Bukauskas versus Kutalaba. I'm going to rep Bukauskas with the Lithuanian power. The Baltic gladiator. Then Andrade versus Jasudavicius. I'm going to go with Jasudavicius, again, another Lithuanian. Two Lithuanians back to back, so I'm going to go for her. Then Mike Mallet versus Radke. Mike Mallet, hometown hero. Even though I don't think he'll win, Radke's a really good guy. Kind of underrated, I'd say. So I'm going to go with Radke. Okay, main card time. This is where things get interesting. So as I'm making this video, some breaking news has come in. BSD. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Alvarez is not happening. Alvarez has pulled out, but they have found a replacement for BSD on very short notice. So BSD will now face Kyle Propolek. Very short notice fight, a week's notice. So if you had to pick, of course, you probably pick BSD. Someone had a long training camp, which is a shame. The card's pretty ass anyway, but that made it a lot worse. Then we'll go Alexa Grasso versus Silva. Of course, we're going to pick our girl Alexa Grasso. Then Jose Aldo versus Ariel Helwani. Oh, this is probably one of the underrated fights of the card. But I'm gonna go with Jose, man. Jose's our boy. He's a champion, title run. Fuck him. Fuck his hobby. Right, now we get to the co-main event, our first title fight. Shevchenko versus Fiorot. Shevchenko, obviously, who cares? Now, main event time. Muhammad versus JDM. This one's kind of hard to pick, I see a lot of people on paper saying, it should be quite easy for Bilal, who just wrestled, but I don't know, JDM's one of them fighters, who can get it done. But yeah, I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to say Bilal, decision. Yeah. I don't think JDM will knock him out. I see a lot of people online saying JDM will land some combinations and knock him out. But Bilal did say himself, he's going to fight standing up. He's not going to shoot for any takedowns. Look, he says here himself, I'm not going to shoot one takedown and I'm going to go show him the meaning of Canelo hands. Bruh. So yeah. But yeah, I still think it's just cap. He'll be shooting for takedowns all night long. So Bilal Muhammad, this card is kind of bad to be fair. But these are my picks. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And what do you pick? Boom.